Since no one is going to tell you, I will. That cheese puff is slowly killing you. I said what I said. Now hold on. Not all of them, but most of them. And if I were you, I would watch this video till the end to know which brands are worth munching on and which ones to throw away. On my channel, where I critique processed food items, brands, and recommend replacement brands that are healthier alternatives. Now, before we proceed, I know you want me to get into the details, but smash that like button and subscribe. Now, let's roll. Today, we're diving into one of the ultimate guilty pleasures, cheese puffs. But it's not just about Cheetos. This time, I'm comparing 6 different brands: Cheetos, Hippies, Simply Cheetos, Annie's, Pirate's Booty, and Lesser Evil. The big question is, which one is the healthiest option? Stick around to find out as we jump into this cheesy showdown. So, let's talk about Cheetos for a second. Yes, they taste amazing, but just like every bad snack, most of the ingredients found in Cheetos that are sold in the US are banned in other countries. Crazy, right? One of the main problems is GMO corn. This corn is genetically changed so it can be sprayed with more chemicals like glyphosate and herbicide. Glyphosate has been linked to gut problems and inflammation and can mess with your overall health. And that's not all. Cheetos also contain maltodextrin, an ingredient that can spike your blood sugar faster than eating pure sugar. Yeah, your body turns it into glucose almost immediately, which means it can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish. Plus, regularly consuming maltodextrin can lead to insulin resistance, which is bad news for your overall health. Another ingredient in Cheetos is vegetable oils, which are highly processed, and in many cases, they're made from GMO crops like corn or soy. They also contain high levels of omega-6 fatty acids, which, when eaten in large amounts, can trigger inflammation in your body. It's not the kind of healthy fats we need for brain and heart health. It's the kind that messes with your system and can lead to long-term issues like heart disease. Other ingredients are food dyes. That vibrant orange color doesn't come from real cheese. Surprise, surprise. It comes from artificial dyes like Yellow 6 and Red 40. These dyes have been linked to hyperactivity in kids, allergic reactions, and even cancer in high doses. Some countries have banned these dyes altogether, but in the US, we're still adding them to snacks like Cheetos. Why? They make the food look more appealing. Never mind the fact that they could be harming our bodies in the process. Finally, we have monosodium glutamate, or MSG. MSG is a flavor enhancer that gives Cheetos that irresistible umami taste that makes you want to keep eating and eating and eating. The problem is that MSG can mess with your brain's satiety signals, making it harder to know when you're full. So before you know it, you finish the entire bag. While MSG in small amounts isn't harmful to everyone, it can cause reactions like headache, nausea, and even difficulty breathing in some people. Plus, it's just another example of how these processed snacks are designed to keep you hooked. But don't worry, there are much cleaner options out there that still taste delicious, which we will look into for the rest of the video. Next up, we have Simply Cheetos Puffs. Now, I know what you're thinking. Simply Cheetos? That sounds healthier, right? And yes, in a way, it's definitely a step up from the original. They've cut out the artificial food dyes, which is awesome because no one needs a neon colored snack, right? And they've ditched the MSG, so props to them for cleaning it up a little bit. Simply Cheetos still contain maltodextrin, which, as we mentioned earlier, spikes your blood sugar almost as fast as pure sugar. It's not exactly the best for those trying to keep their energy level steady. Plus, they're still using vegetable oils, which are highly processed and loaded with omega-6 fat acids that can promote inflammation if you're not careful. Here's a big one: they're not organic, meaning the corn they use might still be treated with chemicals like glyphosate. So while they've cleaned up a few things, you're still getting some of the same processed ingredients. In short, Simply Cheetos Puffs are a better choice than the original, but they're still far from a truly clean option. Stick around, there are healthier alternatives on the way. Next on the list is Pirate's Booty. Now, this one's become pretty popular because of its simple ingredient list. And hey, fewer ingredients is usually a good sign, right? But before we declare it the ultimate healthy snack, let's take a closer look. While it's made with fewer ingredients, it still uses non-organic corn, which means we're dealing with potential pesticide exposure, including glyphosate. Vegetable oils are still in there too. These processed oils, as we've discussed, can lead to inflammation over time if eaten in large amounts. So while Pirate Booty is a simpler snack, it's not exactly the cleanest option. It's better, but we can definitely find healthier alternatives. This snack definitely does a few things right. First off, they're using organic corn, which is a big win. Organic means no synthetic pesticides or herbicides like glyphosate, so that's a step in the right direction. But as with most things, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Here's where things get interesting. This snack uses silicon dioxide, which is actually a common anti-caking agent used in seasonings to keep everything flowing smoothly. The good news, it's generally considered safe. The bad news, for some people, it can be a slight irritant to the gut. So if you've got a sensitive stomach, it's something to watch out for. And let us not forget the seed oils. These oils, like sunflower or canola oil, are often used because they're cheap and give snacks that satisfying crunch. But just like vegetable oils, seed oils are high in omega 6 fatty acids, which means it can promote inflammation if your diet isn't balanced with enough omega 3s. So while Annie's cheddar cheese smiles are a better option with more organic ingredients, those seed oils still make them less than perfect. Next up, Hippie's chickpea puffs. These snacks are good because they're gluten free and made without corn. Instead, they're packed with chickpeas, which are loaded with protein and fiber. Definitely a healthier choice compared to traditional cheese snacks. However, they still contain seed oils, which can lead to inflammation if eaten in excess. While these oils help with that satisfying crunch, they don't do your body any favors. Another thing to consider is the rice flour in the mix. It's gluten free, but still a grain, which might not be ideal if you're avoiding grains altogether. Rice flour can affect blood sugar levels similar to regular flour. So while hippies are a step up from Cheetos and provide some solid nutrition, they're not without their drawbacks. If you're looking for a cleaner, grain-free option, you might want to keep exploring. But for a crunchy, tasty treat, hippies are a fun choice. And now, let's talk about lesser evil power curls. These are my top picks for a reason. First off, they're made with cassava flour, which is not only grain-free, but also gluten-free. This means you can enjoy that satisfying crunch without worrying about the gluten or grains messing with your digestion. But what sets Lesser Evil apart is their commitment to using all organic, whole food ingredients. No artificial additives, no funky chemicals, just pure, wholesome goodness. This makes them a great choice for anyone looking to snack without the guilt. And here's the best part, they contain no seed oils. Instead, they use healthier fats that keep the crunch you crave without the inflammatory concerns tied to those processed oils. This means you can indulge in that cheesy flavor without worrying about what it's going to do to your body. These power curls manage to deliver that delicious cheesy taste we all love, but with none of the junk. It's like they found the secret recipe for snacking without the stress. So if you're someone looking for a truly clean option that doesn't compromise on flavor or crunch, Lesser Evil Power Curls are definitely the way to go. While Cheetos may be the cheesy delight we all crave, they're loaded with ingredients that might not treat your body kindly. The good news? There are better snack options available. Simply Cheetos and Pirate's Booty are decent alternatives, while Annie's and Hippie show some promise. Lesser Evil Power Curls truly stands out as the healthiest choice. Next time you feel that snack attack coming on, think about reaching for one of these smarter options. Your taste buds and your body will thank you. If you enjoyed this cheesy showdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below letting me know which snacks you want me to review next. Until next time.